Hey everyone's JackelWolf back in all of the Mod 6 to the sky with another 5 minutes. That's how I did it. Now, if you've been following along, you know that we are working our way through the quest book. Last episode, we were on the X-Nilo tab, and we did the Iron Mesh, the Diamond Mesh, and the Emerald Mesh. That is going to allow us to collect most of the resources available to us in this pack. There is the Netherite Mesh as well. We'll have to get to that one in the future. But what I want to do this episode is we need to get some power into our world. That is because I want to set up some auto sifters and some auto hammers that's basically going to handle all of this sifting for me, rather than me going around and, doing all that stuff manually. So to get a sufficient number of resources in our world, that's going to be the best way of doing that. To do that, though, we need a source of power. So what we're going to do this episode is we're going to flip over to the Tech tab, and down here in the bottom, we've got a Generating Power quest. If we open that up, there are many mods that generates power, some of which are better than others. For this, you must do at least the basic generators of certain mods. So we're going to go click that because it's just a clicking test or clicking quest. That opens up a bunch of quests on this quest tree, some of which are going to be easier for us to produce than others. Personally, I'm a big fan of lava power. That's why what we're going to focus on for our first power system is going to be this dynamic lava power quest, which is to craft ourselves a magmatic dynamo. And the actual quote down here, I think works really, really well. Wait there a second. You are in a skyblock pack and not planning on powering your base with lava? Blasphemy. And I agree with that 100%. Lava power should be your go-to power every time you play a Skyblock pack. I mean, I know not all of them do it, but it is the majority, or it is the main way of generating power in most Skyblock packs. To make a lava dynamo, we are going to need a couple of extra resources, one of which is going to be redstone. To make redstone, what we need to do is run dust through any mesh that is iron or above. So a string mesh, we do not get it. A flint mesh, we do not get it. But iron mesh, we got a redstone drop. Diamond mesh, we've got a redstone drop. Emerald mesh, we got a redstone drop. And then the netherite mesh has got a redstone drop as well. So I've got some dust set up here. We got 9 pieces. We're going to make ourselves some compressed dust. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run it through our emerald sieve, which is our highest level of sieve right now. There you go, and we picked up 1 piece of redstone dust, as well as a few other items here. Those diamonds were in my inventory previously. Diamonds, you need to run your gravel through your meshes to get those ones. Now, the other thing we are going to need in our world is some Invar. So let's head over to our smelting area. To make Invar, you need 2 pieces of iron to 1 nickel. So 2 iron ingots and 1 nickel ingot will get you 3 Invar ingots. 2 iron chunks and 1 nickel chunk will get you 6 Invar ingots, because these guys double whenever we run them through our smeltery. So as an example, I'm going to take those 2 iron ore, that 1 nickel, we're going to run it into the smeltery. I've already got some molten iron. I got 1 block and 2 ingots. This will stay as all 3 of these, melt into this system. All right, so there you go. There is the molten nickel has turned itself into molten Invar as it's mixed with the iron. Iron stayed the same. I used up all the new iron. Now, to get the Invar to the bottom, we're going to go left click it. You can see it is now moved down. We're going to come over to our ingot cast, and we're going to go make ourselves an Invar ingot. There you go. There it is in our inventory. So those are the 2 new items we're going to need to make ourselves this magmatic dynamo. First off, we're going to take that piece of redstone dust, we're going to put it in a crafting table with a 2nd piece of redstone dust and 1 gold ingot. That's going to get us a redstone flux coil. Then we're going to take that ingot of Invar, we're going to go put it in a crafting table with 3 other Invar ingots for a total of 4, and an iron nugget. That gets us an Invar gear. We're going to take the Invar gear, the redstone flux coil, 2 iron ingots, 2 Invar ingots, and a piece of redstone dust. That gets us our magmatic dynamo. So we can place this one pretty much anywhere in the world. For now, I'm going to go place this one right here. But, you can put these in very, very different directions depending on where your power is coming from. Speaking of power, what we got to do is we got to fill this magmatic dynamo with lava. Now, we can do this manually. We can take lava from our lava system, and we can come back and we can go throw that in there. You can see it is powered up. It's burning that lava. It is making some power. We can now take this power and power any sort of machine in our world. This is very, very manual though. What we want to do is set this up into a automatic system. So I've built myself a space here for 9 fired crucibles. That is because my platforms generally tend to be 9 by 9. So that is why I'm going with 9. You can build this to any sort of dimension that you've got. And your whole setup is going to be very, very determined on what you've got in your world. So I am already using lava to power up or to heat up my fired crucibles. So I'm getting a 5 times. You could use torches. You can use netherrack that's lit on fire. You can use a whole bunch of different heat sources for your fired crucibles. Which reminds me, we've actually got some quests that we have previously done. We just haven't actually been able to collect the rewards for them. That is because we kind of did them out of order. So back on the Xnylo tab, we've got our Barrel of Fun, we've got our Crucible, and then we got our blocks for lava. Now, when we first did this, we hadn't done the To Get More Materials quest yet, so it didn't actually kick off. But the Barrel of Fun was for us to craft ourselves a barrel. We used this to make ourselves some clay. So dust. So we've got some sand there. I'm going to go break that down into dust. Dust with a barrel of water gets us our clay. We've used this clay to make ourselves some porcelain. To make porcelain, it would be 1 clay ball and 1 bone meal. That gets you 1 porcelain clay. 7 porcelain clay in a crafting table in a giant U shape will get you a unfired crucible. We then use that unfired crucible in a furnace to get ourselves the fired version that we can use to make lava. So that was those quests there. So we're going to go click reward on that one. Bone meal, that's not too bad. We could use that for a lot of stuff. And then random reward there. Jungle sapling, not as interested. By doing this, we were able to get ourselves some lava in our world. So I scooped that up with a bucket, and that would be that final quest down there. Blocks for lava. We get ourselves 100 experience points. So that is how we went about doing that one. We did do them previously. It's just now that I'm able to actually get those quests. Setting up an automatic system, though, you can see I've got lava underneath here. I'm getting the 5 times heat. That means it is processing cobble at 5 times the regular speed. Something to keep in mind, you do not need this to be on top of a full block of lava. You can see I've got a full block of lava here. I've got maybe a 3/4 block, a half block, and then a 1/4 block of lava underneath. All of these crucibles are generating 5 times heat. If I was to put these on top of a torch, though, you get your 1 times heat. So this is a very, very slow process. It's not the way we want to do it. We want to stick with the lava because it's so easy to make that first bucket of lava, and you can spread it out over so many different buckets or so many different crucibles. So if we're going to take this guy back, we're going to break you, place you back down. Oh, I didn't put the heat source down. We're going to go put that bucket of lava in there. And there you go. There's our fired crucible. It is now heat 5. We can go take any sort of cobblestone and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'll start producing lava. Now, to automate this, we've got to come up with a way of getting cobblestone from our cobble generator. It's one of the reasons we built it into each of these fired crucibles. They're going to generate the lava. Then we're going to need a way of getting the lava out of them and to go into things like our dynamo, into our melter, into our seared furnace. Now, there are a couple of different ways of doing it. I've kind of looked through the JEI here, and the one that seems the easiest is probably going to be these pipes. Item pipe from the pipes mod, the fluid pipes from the pipes mod, and then there's also a energy pipe, there's a gas pipe, there's a universal pipe, which is sort of a combination of all of them together. A couple of upgrades and a few other items as well. This mod seems to be the easiest way of moving materials around in our world right now. So to automate this, we're going to need to use the item pipes first. That is because the cobble is an actual item. To make some item pipes, we are first going to need a dropper. To make a dropper, it is 7 cobble in a crafting station with a piece of redstone dust. 2 droppers, a piece of redstone dust, and 6 iron ingots gets us the item pipes. So we're going to take these item pipes, we're going to go and place it on the chest that is, sort of collecting all of the cobblestone from the cobblestone generator. And then we're going to go and pump it down into our Fired Crucible, you see nothing is happening. That is because we haven't told these pipes what to do yet. Right now, it is just an empty pipe. It does not know what it's doing. To set up the pipes properly, we need to craft ourselves something called a pipe wrench. This is the pipe wrench from the Pipes mod. To make the pipe wrench, it is very easy though. It is 2 sticks, 2 pieces of flint gets us our pipe wrench. We can come back over here, shift, click on the side that we want to be the output. You see, it kind of changes the graphic there. It's got a little bit of a rim around it. And if we look down, you can see it is now pumping cobble right into that Fired Crucible. So we'll take the rest of these item pipes. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if we watch, there you go. It is pumping all that cobble in. Fired Crucibles are turning those cobble into lava. That is absolutely perfect. Actually, if we look into our wooden hopper, the pipe's even pushing the cobble into this wooden hopper as well, which is another way of doing this, but I just want this to be nice and clean. So let's grab our axe, get rid of that wooden hopper, and we're going to replace it with an item pipe. So next step is to get the lava out of the Fired Crucibles and into some things like our magmatic generator. To do that, we're going to need a fluid pipe because the lava is considered a fluid. To make a fluid pipe from the Pipes mod, it is 1 redstone dust, 2 buckets, and 6 iron ingots. We're going to go place 1 on this Fired Crucible here, and actually let's go break you, and then we're going to go bring these pipes back. Once again, we are not getting any additional movement of materials. We've got to set these ones up properly. So we know the lava is going to come out of this Fired Crucible. Let's actually wait for it to get up to 1 full bucket. Actually, that's going to take a second. Let's just go and complete this all the way down to the point where we know we've got a bucket of lava. So again, nothing is moving yet. If we go and shift, right click, you see I actually saw the lava go down. It's now pushing the lava here into our Magmatic Dynamo. And if we went and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all of these are now outputs. They are no longer inputs. There you go. It is now full of lava. So that's something to keep in mind as well. If these are not, I ended up breaking the pipe there. We're just going to go and replace it. It will actually take the lava out of this and push it into this crucible as well. So that's not what we want. We want to make sure these are all outputs. So it's going to take any lava and push it towards what we need it to do. This is now producing power. It is now producing lava. As we use power, it will take the lava and convert it into more power. And we've now got ourselves a fully automatic power system. I'm not 100% sure what the best ratio is going to be of Fired Crucibles to Magmatic Dynamos. These crucibles do make lava very, very slowly. SkyFactory 4 had fast lava, so the second you put the cobble in, it melted. All the mod 6 to the sky has the slow lava, so we'll probably need more crucibles to generators and outputs. Again, depending on how much lava that we're actually using. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. That is automatic early game power in all of the mod 6 to the sky. Let's open up that quest book really, really quick, and we're going to go back into the tech. And we're going to go dynamic power. There we go. You can see we've gotten that quest. No reward for that one, but that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please think about leaving a like and a subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at JackelWolf. Also, check out the description below. There will be a link to my Discord page. I would love it if you guys stop by to say hi. As well, there'll be a link to my Patreon page. If you guys enjoy this channel, if you enjoy this content you want to support, stop by, check it out. There are a lot of great perks out there for all of my supporters, one of which is a discount on my merch from the Teespring store. Depending on the tier, you get a different level of discount. So if you're interested in getting some merch from my store, that might be something else to check out as well. Also, I have been streaming on Twitch, JackelWolf77. I stream Tuesday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights, 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So if you're looking for an opportunity to sit and chat with me, that would be a great chance to do that. But that is it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.